One of the most important steps to create a successful project is the site analysis. But do you really think that you're making your site analysis in the correct way? In this video, I'll continue the concept development series. I'll explain how to create 100% beneficial site analysis for your project, and this will make it so much easier for you to develop your concept and to start your design based on this site analysis. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tips with Mona. My name is Mona Abou Fayad. I'm an architect and a designer. I explain some architectural and designing tips on this channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And please like, comment, share and hit the notifications bell on. But for now, let's start. Site analysis is one of the main keys to create a successful project. And there are few steps that you have to go through in order to produce a site analysis that will be so useful for your project. Step number 1 is to draw the correct dimensions of your site and to the right scale. Try to get from the affection plan the correct dimensions and the correct setbacks, and just try to draw them on whatever software you like, and then it will be so much easier for you to lay on your design after you decided. So in this way, you are pre-preparing your site. So here, as you can see, I'm drawing my site correctly. I got the dimensions from the affection plan and I got the setbacks as well from the affection plan. Step number 2 is to set limitation. In this step, you have to know the things that you already have at your site and you cannot change, such as the north sign, the sun path, the climate, temperatures, surroundings, and the landmarks, and whatever you think is important in your site. Try to place all of this information in one site plan or on a Google Earth shot, and that will help you to fully understand your site. So this is a Google Earth shot that I took for my site, and I'll continue adding whatever information I have. So the first information I have is the north sign, so it's placed right here, and then I highlighted the plot and the dimensions of my plot, and then here I'm putting my setback, and then I did a small study for the temperature. So we have here the lowest temperature is gonna be in January, lowest is 12 in January and highest is 24 in January. But in summer, the highest temperature is in August. It's gonna be the lowest 26 and the highest 45. And then the sun path, and then here the landmarks that I have around my sites, such as the tennis court, basketball court, community park, and a high school right here, and the rest are townhouses. And then I added the main roads that will allow me to reach my plot. Step number 3 is to go to your site. So after going through step number 2 and understanding your site, you have to physically go there to your site and to make sure that you have a sketchbook and a camera. Maybe also you might need a measuring tape. In this way, you will fully understand your site and it will cover the question marks in your head. Try to take as much as you can photos with your camera, because this will really help you. Try to take photos of the surroundings, of the parkings that you have around you, of the parks, of the theme of this site, also of the landmarks. It's really important to understand your site. It will make you take advantages of what you have, and it will make you solve the problems that you might face in the future. Step number 4 is to start creating your design ideas. So after understanding your site, you can now start from your limitations. Start from your site limitations and also from the bubble diagram that you've created when you received your design brief. These two elements will allow you to start sketching and thinking about your idea. So this is basically the idea behind starting your site analysis. If you haven't watched the previous video where I talk about understanding design brief and creating bubble sketches, you have to. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notifications bell on. See you in the next one, because I'm gonna talk about how to start developing your plans. Bye.